Okay, so what is it? Did he come up to you guys, or did you guys come up to him, or did you come up to him and pull a knife? Dropped it off at the wrong place, and the victim came up to you guys and kept bugging y'all. I pulled the knife out because he was threatening us that he was going to call someone to pull up on us. So I took his phone and we took off.
I didn't hear you. It didn't really he wasn't I thought he was a threat, but because he did come up to us and ask us for some stuff, and I took it the wrong way.
Or it is true, I'm sorry. What's true? What happened? Can you tell us what happened on the day that the case you're pleading to? Can you tell us how you came into contact with the victim?
But I had thought he was a threat at first.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 30. I turned 30 on 19th of last month.
All right, well, don't find yourself spending the majority of your birthdays in prison, okay?
I agree. I won't.
All right, do better. And Mr. Schaefer, you told the court how many years this is for you as an attorney?
42.
42 years. So he's been an attorney longer than you've been alive.
Yeah.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? All right, what are you going to be positive for? And what else? All right, you're going to get drug tested today. So you want to stick with just marijuana? Within 21 CR 10726, State of Texas versus Jasmine, Colorado. And are you Jasmine, Colorado?
Yes, sir.
All right, and where we left off with the testimony, I believe her mother was testifying.
We had concluded that. I just talked to the mother who's present, and she verified that I think we had concluded her testimony. And as I recall, I was talking to the court with regard to the next witness, which was going to be Jasmine.
No, we had not concluded the mother's testimony. I want to say, if I'm correct.
I don't think we did.
No, I want to say about 10 minutes of that.
Oh,
We
okay.
couldn't understand anything.
May I
Yes.
bring her back up? Ms. Arnold, please.
Ms. Arnold, if you could raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. All right, I'm going to need you to speak up for me, please. Yes. All right, and defense counsel, how far you had proceeded with her is we got her basic information, and you were asking the question about where your client would be living.
Thank you. Well, Ms. Arnold, you and I met in the hall. We thought it was all done with you, but our memory is not as good as the judges. So with regard to Jasmine, in the PSI, it talks about where Jasmine might live, but can you tell us about that?
Oh, yeah, she lived with me. She was living with me before, and she still continues to live with me.
Okay. Who's in the home besides yourself? Just nobody on probation or parole or anything like that? Was Jasmine working?
Yes, she was working.
What was she doing when she was arrested?
She was working at Boost.
At Boost?
Boost Mobile.
Oh, Boost Mobile, okay. You remember how long she'd been there when she was arrested? Just a rough idea is fine.
3 months.
3 months? Okay.
She's still in school.
Well, she was still in school.
She's still in school for.
Okay. She was working at Boost. She was still in school also. So that was a job, and then she had school as well. What grade was she in?
She was back in 11th.
11? Where at?
They were doing online.
Yeah, speak up just a little.
They were doing online.
Okay. But it was through.
She's from Northeast Independent School District.
Okay, through Northeast Independent School District online. Okay. And working at Boost. What was her job at Boost?
She would customer service.
Okay.
She tell you about the phones.
What was that? Was this before COVID? I guess. Or? No, COVID already started. Mm-hmm. Was this from home remotely? In other words, or was this at a?
The job was at Boost, and then and then the online was on the tablet.
Okay. On the tablet. You remember how much you made, just roughly? That's okay.
It was like $12.
Okay, $12 an hour.
And she did a lot of training in different stores. They had a lot of different stores. She's really good.
Okay, so she would go to the different, I guess, branch stores that are around town, but it was online, I guess.
No, Boost was at the store, and the school was online, her education.
Oh, so she would actually go to the stores, put the mask on, they were still open. Okay, gotcha. Do you think that in the length of time Jasmine's been in jail, which is pretty long, maybe you can help me out on that. How long has that been since she's been in jail?
8 months.
8, 9 months? Have you seen any changes in her approach to life?
Oh, yes.
In what way?
She's always telling me, what she wants to do, and she's always telling me she loves me, and she's sorry.
So you think being in jail maybe made her a little more serious?
Yes. She's been real patient, and she doesn't complain at all about where she's at. Yeah.
Do you work? Okay, are you disabled? What's your status? I see you.
I have arthritis in my both knees.
Okay. You receive disability?
No, I was waiting. I was almost on 3 years, and I get denied twice. So
Okay. Would Jasmine be helping you around the house?
yeah,
Because it looks like it might be trouble with stoop and bend and things like that, right?
I need to get surgery, so I'm just waiting for her.
Both knees or just one?
Both, but one at a time. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yes, both.
Okay, thank you. The gentleman to your left over there is, he may have some questions for you.
Just briefly, you said Jasmine lived with you before this incident occurred, right? So did Jasmine live with you while all the crimes that she is currently facing happened?
Yes.
That's it, Judge. No further questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you for
Thank
coming.
you, Ms. Hall. Thank you for coming out and coming down here today.
A
Appreciate it. very
defense
much.
call, your next witness.
That'd be Jasmine, Judge.
All right. Ms. Colorado, if you can raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, show me your hand. Defense.
Jasmine, how do you feel about the idea, not the idea, but I mean, it's a commitment. It's not just an idea, about being on probation. Do you know what it would involve? Tell the judge what you think it means to be on probation as opposed to in TDC.
Always reporting, doing drug tests twice a week. I already have my job, like my manager, she had talked to my manager. He says that he's, right when I come out, he's willing to hire me again. So I already have my job status. I do want to finish my high school. I want to apply for college, also be successful on probation too. I can report, I can do everything that y'all assigned me to this probation. And my mom also wants to do her surgery, so I just want to be there for her to help her.
She'd be having some rehab or something, it sounds like, right? Some type of rehab. That's what you're talking about, a system for going through that, right? She'd be essentially laid up, it sounds like, right?
And just,
Have you had a chance to look at the pre-sentence investigation that I'm pulling out of my pocket? Is there anything in here that the judge needs to be made aware of that's incorrect and needs to be changed? Does everything appear to be correct to you?
yes.
Okay, including the narrative. You take responsibility for your actions in this mess. Okay. You have no record, it looks like, right? Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir.
No juvenile, no. We have several cases here, but you stayed out of trouble, but then now all at one time, you got a bunch of stuff, right?
And like she said, I've been waiting patiently in my time like I'm supposed to.
How long have you been in jail then?
9 months.
Does that give you an impression of, gee, this is the way I want to spend my life, or in and out of here? Or-
I really don't want to get prison time. Like, I feel like, and I really don't want to get like prison time, so I feel like the years I would have to do prison time, I can already get my life together doing this probation successfully. I know I can do it 100% all the way to this. I know I can.
Looks like a bunch of this is you involved with a bunch of other people, right? When you read the PSI, that's what you read, right? Okay, well, what is, have you continued your relationship in jail with these folks? Do they come and see you or write you? You kind of see where I'm going with this, that looks like a lot of what's going on here. When you read the PSI, you see all this, right? Do you have any feelings about the victim in this case?
Yes, and if he was here, I was gonna ask you that I haven't fully been able to forgive myself until I wanted to ask him for his forgiveness. I wanted to turn around and tell him if he forgives me for this.
Are your wife's for him? You see how it affected him? You remember that? How did it?
He took him alive, and I really apologize for that. I wouldn't want anybody to feel like that. And then I felt good too, because he said, how would it feel to him if I was on probation? And he wanted to leave that to y'all as a thing. He wasn't like no or yes.
So he wasn't asking that you be sent away. Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying. The gentleman to your left over here has the right to ask you some questions from the GA's office.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Colorado, you said that you hope that the victim is able to forgive you, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember during the PSI process when someone came and talked to you about the case in which we're talking about where he's the victim? Okay. In that report I have here, it states that that essentially y'all got dropped off at the wrong place and the victim came up to you guys and kept bugging y'all. I pulled the knife out because he was threatening us that he was going to call someone to pull up on us. So I took his phone and we took off. He was with someone else and called the cops on us. I was arrested that same day. So whose fault was it? Was it his fault or was it your fault? Because you say that he kept bugging you.
Well, I did tell you it was like a threat, but it just didn't really tell us that. Like, I didn't hear you. It didn't really he wasn't like I thought he was a threat, but because he did come up to us and ask us for some stuff and I took it the wrong way.
Okay.
That's why I said that at. Yeah.
But you understand, he says that y'all come up to him and pull out a knife and take his phone. So you understand that's what he says is the part of the story, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is it? Did he come up to you guys or did you guys come up to him or did you come up to him and pull a knife on him?
Yeah, I did come.
Okay, so what you said here, whenever you told this document that you were going to give the judge that he came up and kept bugging you, that's not true. It's not true. Or it is true, I'm sorry. What's true? What happened? Can you tell us what happened on the day that the case you're pleading to? Can you tell us how you came into contact with the victim?
But I had thought he was a threat at first, but then when I had approached him, he got kind of not defensive anymore. So then that's when that had happened.
And then you took out a knife and then took his phone?
But I didn't intend to hurt him out.
Ma'am, you understand right now you're facing charges from 5 different offense states that are being taken as consideration and part of this plea. You have cases of harboring a runaway child, a criminal trespass, a felony burglary of a habitation, a terroristic threat, an unlawful carry of a weapon, an evading arrest or detention, and then finally this aggravated robbery on September 2nd of 2021, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you picked up those cases in less than 18 months. I'll pass the witness, John.
All right, any follow-up questions?
Yes, thank you. With regard to the other offenses, was this the burglary, the harboring, was this one individual,
Yes, they were all my misdemeanor charges are from my ex.
your ex?
And her mother didn't like me a lot, so she would with the harboring and runaway, she knew that she was at my house, but still decided to call the cops. They asked her if she wanted to press charges, and she said yes. And they didn't give me no reports or anything, so I didn't even know that was on my record. But her mom did know that she was at my house.
But let's address this. You have a burglary of a habitation force, and I'm asking you these questions because you gave up your right to remain silent when you entered the plea. That's from January 19, 2021. Were you with these same friends?
I know it was at my ex's house. I had busted the window.
Okay.
And my ex's house starts to day from it. So I've learned my lesson on that.
And now you have from September 2nd, 2021, aggravated robbery, and these were with these other people, correct?
It was my ex and my friend.
And then we have the harboring of a runaway from May 4th, 2020. Criminal trespass, private property, January 19th, 2021. Terroristic threat of family household, January 25th, 2021. unlawfully carrying a weapon July 16, 2021, and evading arrest detention September 2nd, 2021. I grant the stipulations, and in the stipulations, the complainant was walking to school. You were with your friends. You pulled a knife on the complainant and took the complainant's car. That's what's the stipulated evidence. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So is there anything else from either side?
Nothing for this question.
Just a brief follow-up. The cases that you heard the judge talk about, is this one romantic relationship or more than one romantic, or it sounds
It
like,
was just one marriage.
okay, so it's an ex-girlfriend, burglary, harboring, so that was an underage individual, right?
It's 1 year.
Terroristic threats, same individual, romantically. Okay, what was the other one?
Unlawful.
Unlawfully, but I don't think that would have anything to do with being in a romantic relationship, right? That's just a case. Okay. But I just wanted to make sure that the judge was aware that this is one relationship that all these cases, the burglary and like, right? That's her house, right? You're breaking the window, right? That's all we have.
All right, any further witnesses?
No, Your Honor,
All right, Miss Colorado, how old are you?
20 years old now.
All right, so when things happen to us when we're 20, 19, 15, sometimes we think it's the end of the world. But technically, it's not the end of the world because you still have more of your life ahead of you. The thing about situations is that bad things may happen to us, but you have to learn from those. And sometimes people cause bad things to happen to other people, and the people who are causing that have to learn from it. And part of learning from what we do is dealing with consequences. Too many times, people will do things and there's no consequence for it. You understand? So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. This will run concurrent with County Court Cause number 668752. Take in consideration 2022 CR 1566. County Court Cause number 660456, 6548181, 665480, 665479, JN number 2004667-1. There's to be restitution of $400 to Tyler, Tyler, Eccles, Eccоls, $200 restitution in cause number 2022 CR 1566 to Leticia Trevino. There's to be no contact with Tyler Eccles, Leticia Trevino, and Ivana Ivana Trevino. Go off the record. Ms. Colorado, good luck to you. I hope you learn from this experience and make better decisions. You understand? And think of others. All right, the court is going to call 2020 CR 7125 and 2020 CR 7126, State of Texas versus Siraj.
Correct.
Oh, thank you. Whitehorn. Can I have parties announced for the record, please, for the state,
Ryan Grimmer for the state of Texas.
for the defense?
George Schaefer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Whitehorn?
Yes, I am.
Defense, I'm going to show you in each of these cause numbers what's entitled discovery acknowledgement. And you received all the discovery in each of these cause numbers, and did you review that discovery with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I have, Your Honor. No problem.
In each of the cause numbers, then the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Whitehorn, in each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney, or those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, Mr. Whitehorn, showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? And did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand in each of the cause numbers, you're charged with assault of a peace officer or judge bodily injury? That's a second degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that each of the cause numbers, if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand in each of the cause numbers, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, Deputy Laura has up. Any witnesses the state would call. Yes. All right, everyone, just give me a moment. I'm sorry. All right, did you understand that each of these cause numbers, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'm sorry, did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to these offenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense in each of the cause numbers?
He is, Your Honor.
Mr. Whitehorn, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea agreements in each of these cause numbers?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than a plea bargain agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause number, it appears that your sentence, the agreement is for a punishment of 6 years in the prison, $1,500 fine. There are no applications. Each of the cause numbers were run concurrently. And the state will take in consideration 2020 CR 7127 and 2020 CR 7128. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement in each of the cause numbers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement in each of the cause numbers?
It is, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then in cause number 2020 CR 7125, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And in cause number 2020 CR 7126, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence to support the plea?
Yes, Judge, state offer states Exhibit 1 and all attachments in both cause numbers.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Whitehorn, in each of these cause numbers, I'm showing you what's the title waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? And did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachment in each cause. Excuse me, Caroline.
Judge, they all arose out of the same transaction. So
Okay, I'm looking for something specifically. Just give me a second. All right, Brent, can I have white dollars? Right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, and each of the cause numbers, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty in each of the cause numbers. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
please, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I will repeat that these matters arose out of the same transaction as did the other two that are being dismissed by the court. We would ask the court to give the defendant credit for all time he spent in custody, which we believe 8 March of 2020.
All right, in cause number 2020 CR 7125, as previously stated, the court is finding you guilty, will sentence you to 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Give you credit for any time served. This run concurrent with 2020 CR 7126. Taking consideration 2020 CR 7127 and 2020 CR 7128.
And Judge, it's my belief that you've been provided dismissal forms.
Yes. And in cause number 2020 CR 7126, as previously stated, the court is finding there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, $1,500 fines, time and money to run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2020 CR 7125. Taking consideration the following cause numbers: 2020 CR 7127, 2020 CR 7128. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
Nothing from the state judge.
Nothing from defendant.
All right, in each of the cause numbers, Mr. Whitehorn, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, and because I followed your plea bargain agreement in each of these cause numbers, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also because you waive your right to appeal. Also, in each of the cause numbers, because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And these are the dismissals. All right, we got the record. Mr. Whitehorn, you're gonna have to do better.
Yes, Your Honor.
I
I
don't-
agree.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 30. I turned 30 on 19th of last month.
All right, well, don't find yourself spending the majority of your birthdays in prison, okay?
I agree, I won't.
All right, do better. And Mr. Schaefer, you told the court how many years this is for you as an attorney?
42.
42 years. So he's been an attorney longer than you've been alive.
Yeah.
That's all I have, Mr. Schaefer. I just find that very, Mr. Schaefer, I have been watching these programs where people were talking about what movies came out when they were growing up. And somebody said the first Lord of the Rings. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really old now. So it happens. What can you say? That's the only thing I can give you, but you're still alive, so that's a good thing. The world is a better place with you in it.
Thank you, Judge.
I agree. Thank you, Judge. You have a blessed day.
Oh, thank you. You too. You have a blessed day. And
Thank
Mr.
you.
Schaefer, you have a good one. Ms. Cox, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand what you're charged with is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you are giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, she has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, I do believe she's mentally competent to stand trial.
Do you believe she's was sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Cox, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Caroline, you can take this one back. That's done. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1, paragraph A only. There's $1,000 fine to be probated. Affirmative finding of deadly weapon. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution of $200 to Amber Times, Times. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea bargain agreement.
That is correct.
State is at the plea bargain agreement.
Yes, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, and anger management. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to count 1, paragraph A, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, state offers State's Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
We reviewed the state's exhibits. We have no objections.
Ms. Cox, I'm showing you what's entitled wavering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Excuse me, off the record. That's not filled out correctly. All right, Ms. Cox, I'm showing you what's entitled wavering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form, thank you, of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Have the court for deferred finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, I've had an opportunity to represent Ms. Cox in this matter, and she is requesting that the court grant her application for deferred adjudication. I would show the court that she's taking care of her disabled child, and so we would ask that the court would consider lowering the hours of community service or adjusting them. for that
Okay, you said
cost.
she's taking care of a child.
Yes.
All right. So is there anything you wish to say, Ms. Cox? Well, what's going on in your life? Why would something like this happen?
I don't know. It was New Year's.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
It was New Year's.
And how old is your child?
He's 10
And where was your 10-year-old doing this? It happened during New Year's and
with my mom.
see, if we would put our children first, maybe we wouldn't be here, right? So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I was there.
All right, what are you going to be positive for? And what else? All right, you're going to get drug tested today. So you want to stick with just marijuana?
Says marijuana.
All right, so here's the thing. If it's more than marijuana, we're gonna have some issues because you're being dishonest with me. When I place people on probation, my goal is for them to be successful on it. So if you don't,
If I
yes.
may, Your Honor, there's always a possibility that somebody could.
All right, well, let's do
replace it
this.
with something.
What's the possibility that you may be positive for something other than marijuana? Because maybe somebody put something in a cigarette that you didn't know about.
Maybe cocaine.
All right, so there's a possibility that it may be cocaine and what else? That again, that someone may have put in a cigarette that you know nothing about. Okay, so cocaine, meth, and marijuana, and what else? Are you sure? All right.
They're always lacing the stuff with fentanyl as well.
Oh, there could be other things, you know, it could be other things.
Just
Okay,
let the court
all
know.
right. Because I don't, you know, we have drug testing that we can do here today. And we can get an answer for me right away. But I don't like to spend money unnecessarily if we don't have to.
I understand.
All right, are you employed?
No, ma'am, I take care of my disabled son.
All right, so we're gonna have to come up with a better plan because I can't have someone who may be on marijuana, cocaine, and methamphetamine taking, well, I don't know why you're rolling your eyes at me.
Your Honor, if I may,
Mhm.
I think it's an unnatural or a natural demeanor, disposition of her. She
I
tends to
under-
do it at all times.
Okay, here's the thing, I understand, and I understand that
sorry.
people make, no problem, I understand that sometimes people are nervous, but I can't have her, until we get this drug problem under control, I can't have her having unsupervised contact with a 10-year-old. So you're not gonna be allowed to be alone with him, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I want you to be honest with me. Are you really taking care of him or
Yes,
it's his
ma'am.
grandmother?
No, me.
All right, so does his grandmother know all this that's going on in your life?
No, ma'am.
All right. So do you have a significant other in your life?
No, ma'am, it's just me.
All right. So this is what the court is gonna do. It's gonna be 2 years deferred adjudication, $1,000 fine, probated. I'm gonna want her in felony drug court. You're gonna be referred to felony drug court, and this dancing that you did with me about something that may or may not be in a marijuana cigarette, don't do this with them.
Yes,
Just be upfront and honest with them because you really need the help. Because otherwise, you know what's gonna end up happening? You're gonna end up losing custody of your son. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
so I want a referral to felony drug court. I'm gonna want the UA hotline until accepted. And can you let felony drug court know this is an emergency?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's gonna be $200 restitution and no contact with Amber Times.
Your Honor, if I may, on the no contact with Ms. Times, I've had an opportunity to talk with her, as have the state. In fact, she's in the courtroom at this time, and she is okay with there being a no harmful contact in the injurious, or no contact in a harmful or injurious manner. They do kind of flow in the same areas, and so I would not want.
Where's Ms. Times?
Ms. Times, would you please stand up?
Ms. Times, there should be no contact. We can't have people stabbing people in a neighborhood, because let me just tell you what ends up happening. There's some person who's minding their own business in their neighborhood, just probably trying to have a relaxing evening, maybe barbecuing or something. And then they have to deal with all this foolishness with screaming and stuff going on, and people saying, I stabbed somebody because they disrespected my company. So there's not to be any contact. All right, thank you. So there should be no contact with Amber Times, $200 restitution. Ms. Times, do you still want your $200 restitution? That could probably help her out.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so she still wants her $200 restitution. We're gonna do parenting classes. There should be regular reporting and probation. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm gonna need field visit 4 times per month to make sure that her child is okay and that she's not having unsupervised contact. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm gonna want proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or minors. How are you supporting yourself?
I take care of myself, so it's on Social Security.
Yeah, that Social Security is for your son. It's not for you.
I know.
So, okay. I'm gonna want 150 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do and you present proof, 40 of those hours will be waived. The remaining of the hours will be waived once you provide proof of successful completion of parenting classes. If she's not accepted into felony drug court, please let me know immediately. We're gonna do something else. All right. I tell you what, just go ahead and do a tap as well. All right, probation, is there anything else that she needs?
No, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, did I say report? Yes, I did say regular reporting.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, I'm gonna show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, you're gonna have to do better for your child. State, what are you doing with 2020 CR 4845?
Judge, it will be dismissed, but not sure in what form, but we plan to get rid of it
All right, when is that gonna happen?
today.
All right, thank you.
Yes. And Judge, we have impact statement, so
Is this an impact statement from the person who wants to have contact with her?
she doesn't want to have contact. She didn't care either way. Was
Oh, there's no, she says she has nothing she wants to say. Is that correct? Thank you, Ms. Times. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.